What I want, the heavens shall not lack. Words that once echoed like thunder in the hearts of Shanxia fans, but does I shall seal the heavens still hold up after all 1600 plus chapters? Today we're diving into I Shall Seal the Heavens, a legendary Eastern fantasy web novel written by Ergen and brought to the English-speaking world by translator DeathBlade. Revered as a foundational work in the cultivation genre, this novel follows Meng Hao, the reluctant scholar turned immortal powerhouse, as he carves a name for himself through ambition, chance, and sheer unrelenting will. But while the first 500 chapters deliver some of the finest Shanxia pacing and tone out there, does the rest of the story live up to the legend? Let's break it down. Strong early game. From the moment Meng Hao enters the Reliance sect, the story is a masterclass in atmosphere, mystery, and world-building. The rules of cultivation are introduced clearly, and Ergen's signature flair for poetic language and cosmic scale keeps you reading chapter after chapter. Memorable themes. Meng Hao's evolution from a poor scholar into a demon sealer spans both internal growth and external power. His ambition to seal the heavens is more than a goal. It becomes a statement of identity. The philosophical themes around fate, rebellion, and perseverance are at their best in the mid-arcs. Creative cultivation techniques, the demon sealing path, and the variety of bizarre magical artifacts, pills, and divine techniques are wildly imaginative, often bending the typical tropes of the genre into something new. Repetition and bloat. After about chapter 500, the narrative starts to drag. Arcs become formulaic. New realm. Meng Hao gets stronger. Everyone underestimates him. He slaps faces and leaves. Repeat. Romance is paper thin. The female lead, Su Cheng, is woefully underdeveloped. She's presented as an emotional anchor, but the relationship lacks substance or chemistry. She disappears for large chunks of the novel, and when she returns, it's mostly to serve as motivation, rather than a real partner. Meng Hao equals lucky plot armor. Though the novel flirts with themes of hardship and cleverness, Meng Hao often gets bailed out by luck or overly convenient plot devices. The phrase chosen by heaven becomes less earned and more expected. Overuse of monologues and style tropes, massive all-caps declarations, endless snorting, and sleeve-flinging power moves become almost parodic by the end. It feels less like the rise of a cultivator and more like a stage play on loop. I Shall Seal the Heavens is a must-read for any Shanxia fan for at least the first third. It defines the genre's aesthetics, voice, and ambition. Meng Hao's early journey is rich with tension, creativity, and philosophical weight. But if you value consistency, meaningful relationships, and grounded pacing, you might find the second half exhausting, even disappointing. Still, Ergen's influence on the genre is undeniable. Rating: 3.5 out of 5, a legendary start. Let down by narrative bloat and thematic drift. Ideal for readers new to cultivation novels, but don't expect a flawless journey to immortality. Did I Shall Seal the Heavens live up to your expectations? Or did you also feel the spark fade after a few hundred chapters? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you want more brutally honest reviews of Eastern fantasy novels, hit that like and subscribe button.